Hello guys, Robot1 here, and today I am doing Side Deck Friday on my channel. Now, Side Deck Friday is a segment on my channel where I talk about side deck cards that I think will be pretty decent in this format and just really good to side against certain decks. So without further ado, let's get into the card we're going to be talking about. Now, this card is a card from the new Millennium Pack that came out quite recently, I'd say. And yeah. It's a really decent card that I think, and it's actually got a really decent effect, which I think can be a really good side deck card for this format. So the card we're going to be talking about today is Holding Legs. Now, why Holding Legs? Well, I'm thinking Holding Legs purely because of its effect, but let's get on with its stats and then we'll go on to its effect. So, Holding Legs is a Dark Fiend level 4 effect, 800 attack, 600 defense. Not a very big stat line, but its effect does make up for that. Its effect is, if this card is summoned, return all set spell and trap cards on the field to the hand. Now that's its main effect, what I think is a really good side deck card for. But let's get on to its next effect as well. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one set card your opponent controls. That set card cannot be activated until the end of your opponent's next turn. Now, Holding Legs actually has some great utility because of this. Because it has the ability to send all set spell and trap cards to the hand, you can essentially use this against Yosenju's, Klee, any trap heavy deck, Cosmo even, any deck that runs like a Solemn Brigade. Because I highly doubt they want to use their Solemn Strikes, their Warnings, their Chaos Trap Holes on this, because this card would legit just clear their back row. They would still have their strike for next turn, and they wouldn't really know if they would be able to kill you this turn. So I would say Holding Legs could actually be really good because of that effect, and the decks that it could be actually used against are actually quite limitless because it works against all the rogue decks and everything. Sadly, I think this deck can be stopped by Chain Link, because if your opponent's playing Floodgates, then they can obviously be like, oh, chain my set, chain my set, chain my set, 3 Floodgates there, they can't be set back to hand. But that's not the point. The point is that this card can also send back Battle Traps as well, because we've got recently Drowning Mirror Force released, or Rippling Mirror Force if they still got that. I think it was changed for Drowning Mirror Force for us. Kind of weird if they did though. But yeah, I could actually see this card being great against Battle Traps, because Battle Traps seem to be coming back into the game suddenly, because we've got decks like Klee coming around, Yosenju coming around, even decks like Cosmo are here, so I can actually see this deck being really good. Those Battle Traps being really good again, because I can see like Blazing Mirror Force being used, Rippling Mirror Force being used, Storming Mirror Force being used, even the regular Mirror Force if you want to go for like that. But yeah, I can actually see this card being really good against these decks. Also, the set target effect is actually really good, because you could be like, oh, my opponent's got a set card on their field. I can then use this effect, stop that card from being able to activate, notably if it's like a strike or something, and then just be able to go in for the kill, which is another really good thing. Also, because this card is level 4, you can also use it in rank 4 spam decks like Tellarknights, Pendulums, yeah, Tellarknights, Pendulums, Yosenju even if you want to go like that, because this card can be used in Yosenju as well. But you won't obviously be able to get the utility you want with the Yosenju deck, because you won't be able to get that additional summon unless you're playing the eyeball thing. I can't remember what it's called. It can even be used in decks. What else could it be used in? I'm drawing a blank on that fact right now. But yeah, it can actually be used in those decks as well. But yeah, I can actually see Holding Legs be a pretty decent card, purely because it can be great against Battle Traps. It can make your opponent waste their Solemn Strike, their Solemn Warning, their Chaos Trap Hole, anything like that. And I can just see it be a very decent card, just being able to shuffle back, just being able to return all set spell and trap cards to the hand. So, guys, tell me what you think of Holding Legs. Tell me if you would use this card in your side deck. And please, like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the video.